75-pounder. The Braves, she fouls that off.
Well, that explains Dansby Swanson being his favorite player.
Yeah. Ruby Elf. That's a good one. Will Ferrell.
You make your top 10 Christmas movies?
It just might. I mean, now that you brought it up, it just may get into my top 10.
Wow.
That is one funny guy.
I have a hard time breaking into your top 10 here in San Bernardino.
The 2-1. Swing and miss. Interesting. What do you think about this delivery? It looks like he moves to the right off the rubber a little bit before he releases the ball.
They would probably call this a little quirky. It's got leg up and then drop and drive.
And strike 3.
It's a lot of arms in.
It was 1-4 all season long. There's an opportunity for Wilson.
Just a little bit high. See Riley Wilson, and you look in on him, and he just looks hitterish.
And he played way older than 11. He's one of the younger players out there. Very mature kid.
And Chase Tracy's just overthrowing a little bit. Big moment, and he's amped up and trying to make a big pitch. Causing him to miss high in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Our third baseman Baker coming in on the grass, anticipating bunt. Take him all the way. Strike call, 3-1.
I think that would probably be like the most surprising thing I would see today if he lays down a bunt right here on a 3-1 count.
The hit ball forward, the bases are loaded. Now a jam for Tracy. Back-to-back walk.
And Riley Wilson steps to the box to kick things off for Oregon. Go, which knocked in the first Oregon run at that point. They've scored 6 unanswered runs.
Top of the order for Oregon and Riley Wilson. Wilson with a base hit in the first. Hit a ball hard his last time up, but lined out to then first baseman Kyle Johnson, who he's now facing on the mound.
Once again, Kyle Johnson using that off-speed pitch. We've seen him try to locate his fastball, but not having success with it, so he's going strictly off-speed.
First base is occupied, did not need to throw to first.
Riley Wilson at the plate. Northwest Region Championship, the winner to Williamsport. And off we go. Ball one to Riley Wilson. We saw just a few moments ago Riley Wilson, who's the catcher, his reaction after they beat Idaho for the first time, and that was priceless. He was fired up. And a 4-pitch walk to begin the game for Sprague Little League, trying to become top of the third of this 6-inning game. Top of the order for Oregon. Riley Wilson to third, fair ball, down the line and left. Tyler Voorhees grabs it, headed for second. It's a leadoff double for Riley Wilson.
Time! Get an out and save another RBI.
Infield in. Runners at second and third with only one out. Top of the order, Riley Wilson, who has walked and doubled. 2-0. No question the command of Miller.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's been an issue here in the fourth. He was rolling along through 3. And that's going to be all, it appears, as here comes Tony Voorhees' second visit of the inning.
Any level, it had it all. It had fantastic pitching, good defensive plays, suspense at the end, and goodness gracious, a monster home run to top it off.
The walk now loads the base.
Riley Wilson leads off. Again, it's the top of the order for Oregon, down 1. First pitch swinging. Mangini was in on the grass. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, this is the matchup we just saw with Yadi on the mound and the opposing catcher at the plate, Riley Wilson. 4'9", 79 versus 102-31 on the mound at 5'11". There's a little Edwin Diaz type step there that he does with that front foot. Almost kicks the ground on his delivery. And he's ahead 0-2. This one slow roller. It's fielded. No, it's not. It was a tough play. Garcia and Escobar both were coming for it, and instead an infield hit for Riley Wilson. Good start.
You talked about it. Just a soft hit jam shot there by Wilson. Tough to make a play on. I don't know they had a shot out of either way.
Tears.
Mom's fired up.
Riley's mom. Tears for Kelsey Wilson. A lot of emotion.
Focus on each pitch. This Oregon team is a fighting team bunch, and they know coming in here, they're the underdogs. But they've got to rally, go on that momentum shift of last inning.
Force at every base. The middle of the infield is playing back. Ball 1. Blooper into left. It is caught out there, and the runner from third thought it was going to drop, and that is a double play. A big double play. Sullivan Puckett took off, not perhaps realizing where the left fielder was. He's kind of slapping his helmet as he heads to the dugout.
Yeah, nice job of putting the bat on the ball. You got to freeze if you're at third base. If you're the third base runner, you got to know it's got to be down. You see him there freeze. He thought it was going to hit. Maybe hit a little bit softer, but you got to.
Well, Mateo was a hot mess when he came off the field when a special pinch runner went in for him, and now he's back on the mound. And we'll see if he's a little calmer and more collected. This one on the ground is short. Garcia. Easy play. Hasn't been a lot of contact for the fielders to make out.
The bump's probably the winner. He can pray they're out there right now. Threw the ball really well in regionals. And there is some depth on the mound for this team from New Orleans.
Strike one to Riley Wilson. He's the catcher tonight. To get things started, he had a hit in 3 at-bats in yesterday's game against a team from New Jersey.
Did you see our guy Egan's favorite food? Pawpaw's gumbo. You can sign me up for that. I can tell you right now.
You get a lot of that when LSU shows up at the College World Series, or you go down to the box, you're
just walk around to the parking lot and you'll eat better than you ever have.
Ball out.
What would be in that?
The gumbo? I don't ask. I learned a long time ago when I got down there. I don't ask, I just smile and eat it.
That's a good pitch, and now it is evened up at 2-2. I know I've been around you rave around the food that you get in SEC country, but LSU I think has been your favorite. At least made me feel like it's your favorite.
They treat you right down there. You go there in Starkville, Mississippi. Starkville will feed you at the New Dude.
You can do a lot of things. You could sleep at the New Dude, cook, stay over, wear pajamas. I've seen that Peterson
done all
act
of that,
before.
actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, good pitch.
Wow, breaking ball broke down, and that's not a huge strike zone with Riley Wilson, but a strikeout.
First batter, you see the combination. Fastball, and then this one. Once those fingers get over the top. It's hard to throw a breaking ball at this age just because your hand isn't quite big enough. Those fingers don't get all the way over the top.
Then I would have said they make the mistake of putting nuts in there. Okay. That's what I would have said. Let's just pour them all out over a table and get the prize at the bottom.
Ball, letting go.
What happened to the idea of prizes? And they remember cereal boxes, everything? They have prizes in them. Where'd the prize go?
I think they ought to bring back that gum that was in baseball cards.
Oh, I love.
Chip your tooth the minute that you tried.
Love the flavor of that gum. Plus, it was such a unique shape. It was kind of like a.
Ball inside.
Best baseball card I ever got was a Joe Rudy card. Like for some reason, it just stuck with like Joe Rudy's baseball card. It was so cool.
Remember one year, I bet I got 117 Harold Baines cards. Every pack had Harold Baines in it.
And for Salem Little League. Time called, no pitch. Brady was ready to fire. Got to get something going here. Riley Wilson, they got only one hit, top of the order up. And on the ground to short, Wiltz.
Love his moves, Ralph. Love that move. Enough games with Chris Swanson for helping out. No, he was great. He was rehabbing that day, kind of hanging out in the clubhouse, took him around the clubhouse a little bit, so it was neat for these kids to talk to him.
So Riley Wilson identified Dansby as his favorite player. Let's dive a little deeper into our guy Riley Wilson. Chick-fil-A allows us to meet the player. Beyond Dansby, he likes Will Ferrell. Sure, Hawaii works really well. Okay.
Dropped an 85 on you already.
Riley. 8-5 on the golf course, huh?
You can't play him straight up, Ralph.
Nope, I lose. 85, that's good, huh? Riley Wilson showing us some athleticism and doing it in multiple sports.
New Jersey kids had a thrill today, too. Todd Frazier FaceTimed him, and then I think Pete Alonso jumped into the fray at one point.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Kids from Oregon are bouncing a little bit. Wilson left field. Berry right there. Hit it well, but it's an out for Riley Wilson. One down in the bottom of the fifth.
Wilson, big Dansby Swanson fan. Favorite team, the Atlanta Braves. And a basketball player and a golfer. Shoots 85. Not getting any shots from me. I don't care what he says. You're right about that. 4'9", digging in there against the animal on the mound. And a fastball right down Broadway. And you watch these games on TV or you come to the park and see it in person, and you appreciate, Tim, we talked about this, the skill level, the speed of the pitchers, the ability of the infielders and outfielders to field their position and swing the bat. Grounder to short. Tamburini makes the play. It's exactly what you're talking about there. That's what has struck
in this great complex. Kevin, Ilya Zaccarini made the final out, that line drive to third. I've been watching him in infield and throw in between innings. Please let him cut one loose from center field. That kid has a cannon.
Riley Wilson lays down the bunt. No one covering at first, and so a heads-up play and good speed by Wilson to get on base.
And Kev, this is exactly what you're talking about for kids who aren't used to playing all the time. That play, someone has to cover first there. And if your first baseman's going to charge, second baseman has to come over. First base unattended there.
You said something there that I know is big for you. You said for kids who don't play all the time, and you're okay with that. Tommaso Matali Grizzetti on the mound for Italy, who trails 4-1 in this game. Bottom of the fourth inning. Ball. Wilson started the rally in the third inning, part of a 3-run inning that opened up this lead. 2-0.
pulled foul. So, Kevin, we hit the netting here. This is my favorite part about this ballpark, and there are a million great things. Nobody's going to get hurt in this ballpark because there is netting that runs from one foul pole to the next. So no grandma or grandpa or any little kid is going to get hit at the Little League World Series with a baseball. Watch it.
Look at that play. Federico Tamburini going back on it to make a sterling grab.
That little shortstop can really play. That is a difficult play over your shoulder. You got a left fielder charging at you. You got the sun in your eyes, and he never slows down. I got this one. Beautiful play.
Really good stuff. And the folks here inside Lombardi Stadium recognizing the play of Federico Tamburini.